Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Ironhead Cards. Today is a little bit of a mail day or pickup day. I just wanted to share something I got via an estate auction. So recently I through an estate auction was able to get this binder full of 1987 complete set 1987 Topps baseball, and I had looked up online, there's a lot of valuable cards in the 87 set, so maybe I could do pretty good there. And I ended up winning the bid with tax and shipping and everything. It ended up being $40, so I was like, oh, that's not bad for quite a few cards, quite a few shots at some possible rookies and valuable cards in there. So this is kind of my look into what that set was, and see if I'll get my money back or make a profit. We will find out. But anyway, here I pulled out here the valuable cards that I think are from that set. I went to this website called oldsportscards.com, and that's a great website. They'll list what the valuable 10 or 12 cards are from a old-timey set like this Topps set from 1987. And then on eBay, I kind of cross-reference stuff to see what stuff has been sold for. So the thing with like 87 Topps, like they've got some really valuable cards that are going for the hundreds if you get PSA 10s, but those unfortunately are the Topps Tiffany's. And the thing I bought was just regular old 1987 Topps, and also without the update too, so no Greg Maddux in there. But so anyway, still might be able to make some money off of this set. It's $40 investment, but yeah, I kind of want to go through the cards I saw on oldsportscards.com and what was in that binder, and see if we got anything that's worth anything. So starting off, this is a Mark McGwire card. Some people say it's the rookie, some people say it's not. I think the 85 Topps with him in the USA Baseball jersey one is more considered the rookie, but this is the one that was in our set from the binder. It looks okay, it's just that the centering is pretty awful, and I probably won't get it graded. It's like, if it was a 10 or worthy of being a 10, it could have been worth like $96, but in reality, maybe I'll just sell this raw for $5 or something like that. It's just not very good centering. The other thing too about, just in case you're trying to figure out what's the difference between Topps and like Topps Tiffany, a regular Topps card will look like this, where it's like the back of the card is just like brown cardboard, like you'd see on the inside of your cereal box or something like that. Topps Tiffany, it would be, I think, white, or it would just be glossy kind of on both sides, and these cards are not glossy. Also, it's crazy that baseball cards used to look like this back in the day, where it's like, just the way they feel, like they feel so light and just like cheap, like literally like cereal box cardboard. So yeah, maybe this is why they call it the junk era, I'm not sure. But okay, so this was the Mark McGwire. Not going to get it submitted, so not a big win there. This was a Jose Canseco with a little cup that says All-Star Rookie. This was a pretty good looking card. He had been with the A's for 2 years, so not a rookie card or anything. It's pretty well centered. If this had been a 10, it might be worth $100. So I don't know. I haven't really decided if I was going to get this one graded. Maybe I will, maybe not. To be determined. I guess probably my maybe I'll get a graded pile. This is the Barry Larkin rookie card. Again, a nice card, but just like the McGwire card, so terribly off center, as you could kind of see. It's way thicker on the left side than it is on the right side. If this were a 10, most recently a 10, one of these had sold for $76, a 9 sold for $16. I don't know if this would get a 9. Like, again, probably not going to get it graded just because the centering is pretty awful, both on the front and on the back. It's on the back centering is okay, but the front centering is just way off. I was kind of excited that, so on that oldsportscards.com, they said there was Roger Clemens in here, and this is a Roger Clemens. It's not a Clemens rookie card, but a 10 one of these recently sold for $24. Again, not a lot. The centering is good. When I saw this, I'm like, maybe it's worth getting graded. It might be worth something. And then I noticed, as you could see, this Roger Clemens card has this weird black dot on his face. I looked up what the card should look like, and there should not be a black dot. So I don't know if the previous owner of this card maybe just slipped with a pen or something, and they've got an ink stain on Roger's face. So not gonna get Roger graded. So probably not. I was reading up, like, I guess in a lot of these old boxes, these old sets, these old Nolan Ryan cards are sometimes worth something. This Nolan Ryan card from '87 Topps was sold recently for as a 10 for $80. Again, looking at this guy, just the centering from top to bottom and also left to right, it just does not look like it would get a 10. So probably not going to get old Nolan Ryan Express, not going to get him graded. All right, next we got a Cal Ripken Jr. card. Again, this is not his rookie card. He had been playing for the Orioles since the early 80s, and this is the late 80s by now. Again, nice, but just not terribly well centered, so not going to get this graded. If this was well centered and I got it graded recently, a 10, one of these sold for $62. That would have been nice. A 9 sold for $19. I don't think I'd even get a 9. I mean, maybe I'd get a 9, but again, it costs like $20 to get it graded, so I'm not sure what money you'd be making there, so not going to get him graded. Okay, so the 3 cards I think I will get graded from this set, I guess I'll do them in, I don't know, I guess dramatic order, I guess. This Rafael Palmeiro Future Stars card, which is, I guess, considered his rookie card. I didn't know Rafael Palmeiro was originally a Cub. I guess I always knew him as a Ranger. But like McGuire, like Canseco, like Bonds, like all these guys was kind of in the steroid era. He testified before Congress and everything, and yeah, a guy that I used to like until was involved in steroids and everything. A pretty decent looking rookie card. I mean, its centering is okay, I'd say. It looks decently centered. The corners look pretty sharp. For Rafael Palmeiro, PSA 10 of his, again, not super incredible. This is not a Tiffany. If it was a Tiffany 10 is sold for $190 recently, but a 10 of regular 87 of this guy, if you were to get 10, a recent one sold for $34. So I don't know. I think I might just like to get him graded to see maybe he might be worth something. Maybe he gets in the Hall one day, and who knows? Or I don't know. Another guy that you see on ESPN, 30 for 30s, and obviously he was big in the 80s and early 90s and everything. Bo Jackson, 2 sports star, baseball, football. Bo Jackson, I think this is considered like his rookie card. PSA 10 of one of these recently sold for $99, and 9 sold for $30. If this was a Tiffany, which it is not. If it was a Tiffany 10, one of these sold for $575. But this is not a Tiffany. So, but it would be cool if this came back as a 10. I've seen some 10s in the set that don't get perfectly centered. So, I guess maybe I'm not looking too much into the other cards I discarded, but I don't know, maybe by some luck I get a 9 or a 10 here, and maybe old Bo might be worth something one day. But yeah, might get it graded just to see what it turns up as, and then kind of considered one of the more valuable cards of this set, the Barry Bonds rookie card, Topps 87. It looks pretty decent. The centering is, I would say, a little above average. There's one corner on the upper, I don't know if you could see it, just on the upper left, that's a little frayed a little bit, but not terrible. It's a pretty good looking card. It's a Bonds. One PSA 10 of these recently sold for $50, which doesn't sound amazing. If this was a Tiffany, which it's not, if it was a Tiffany, a PSA 10 of these recently sold for $300. So I don't know. I just figured might as well get a Bonds, a rookie here, kind of graded, and see, I guess, what kind of happens. Also, I don't know if that's a hair or now I'm noticing there's a little mark next to Barry Bonds, next to the Barry. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a printing thing, but oh well. I might get this graded just to see what it is, and then if one day he gets in the Hall of Fame, maybe it might be worth a little more. So yeah, not the greatest pack of 87 Topps baseball. Again, that whole binder cost me about $40, which is not a lot, but I guess I was just hoping to get lucky and maybe there'd be something in there that maybe there'd be some Tiffany's in there. Maybe there'd be something in there that'd be worth a lot graded. But I don't know. I guess I'm just looking to see what those Bonds, Palmero, and Bo Jackson kind of turn out. A nice bonus that happened when I did receive that binder is in that estate sale, they did give me this extra unopened set of 1990 Flair baseball. It's weird that this is the way packs used to look back then, I guess. So I looked up, again, if you're looking for a really great website to go to look up, like, what's a valuable card from this old series of whatever from 20, 30 years ago, it's called oldsportscards.com. So I looked at what's the valuable card on oldsportscards.com for Flair 90 baseball, and he had a great disclaimer kind of on his device. He said, listen, this is not a valuable set, but if there's anything that's worth anything in there, he gave us a few names. So 3 rookies in here. I mean, there will be some big names in here that aren't rookies that I'm sure, maybe I might want to take a look at, but the 3 rookies that I'm going to look at for here are Sosa, Sammy Sosa, Larry Walker, and Juan Gonzalez. So hey, why don't we just open this pack that's been waiting 31 years to be opened, I guess. So and look at that price tag. It was on sale at Walmart at some point for $118. Can you imagine getting sports cards at Walmart for just over $1? So it's crazy how times have changed. But I don't know. I guess we'll give this pack here a chance. See if, I don't know, maybe we get a Larry Walker or a Huang or a Sammy Sosa. So yeah, just for the sake of ripping, it's a nice bonus for them to include. So happy to receive it. So okay, here we go. 1990 Flair baseball. So we'll go Chris Carpenter. And that's not the Chris Carpenter I think in recent times in St. Louis Cardinals history. I guess it's amazing. There's been 2 guys named Chris Carpenter that have pitched for the Cardinals in their history, I guess, but not the guy we're looking for. Chris Carpenter, Dave Clark, Ron Darling. When I lived in New York, I know Ron Darling. I think he still kind of does broadcasts for the Mets, so he's a popular Met. Not really a card we're looking for, though. Mickey Tettleton, catcher. Mark Knudsen, pitcher. It's crazy because the sides of these flares are kind of just rough. Gary Thurman, Mickey Sasser for the Mets. I do like that the back of these are white as opposed to, cereal box like brown like the tops were, but again, not a super valuable set. Pete O'Brien for the Indians. Barry Larkin for the Reds. Players of the Decade. Don Mattingly, 10th anniversary. I don't know, maybe I'll see if this is worth anything, maybe. Don Mattingly was a popular guy. Candy Maldonado for the Orioles. John Dobson for the Red Sox. Mark Grace. I remember Mark Grace was really popular with the Cubs for, when I was a kid. Mark Grace. Glenn Braggs for the Brewers. And Brian Harvey for the Angels. And, in lieu of what normally would be a kid reporter, I think this is a sticker. This is a Milwaukee Brewers sticker, I think, with a little trivia on the back. So that's kind of neat. I don't know, maybe just keep that over there. All right, so let's open the second section of this little bonus pack, 1990 Flair baseball. See if we get anything good in here. Here we go. Going back to the Cardinals, Terry Pendleton, Rob Murphy for the Red Sox, Stan Javier for the A's, Dickie Thon for the Phillies, Rance Mullenix for the Blue Jays. He kind of looks like Daniel Stern from Rookie of the Year. Look at those glasses and that stash. Pretty sweet 1990, late 80s look. Doug Drabeck for the Pirates. Jeff Reardon. Man, look at that beard on that guy for the Twins. Mike Pagliarulo for the Padres. Walt Terrell for the Yankees. Dan Schatzeder for the Astros. Larry Parrish for the Angels. Let's see. Try to get some more light in here. Okay. Tom Henke for the Blue Jays. And we got two guys on a card, Kelly Mann and Dave Hansen, Major League Prospects. I don't know, maybe I'll look and see if these guys ever ended up being any good. Maybe, maybe not. Jose Gonzalez. It's almost Juan Gonzalez, not. Close name. Jose Gonzalez for the Dodgers. Gino Petrali for the Rangers. Everybody had a sweet stash back in the day. Look at that. And then, we got some stickers of the Red Sox, Orioles, Reds, and Astros. And more baseball trivia. So, pretty cool little thing in there. Again, looking for Sammy Sosa. Looking for Larry Walker and Juan Gonzalez. Juan gone. Maybe we could get lucky here in this pack. We'll get one of those guys. But okay, Dale Morosic, Danny Darwin, Wally Joyner, Jimmy Key, Gene Nelson, Jeff Parrott, Bill Landrum, Alan Anderson, a checklist card, okay. Rafael Belliard, Brian Holman, Tom Brzezinski, Lee Smith, Hall of Famer, terribly miscentered card, wow. Don Paul for the White Sox, and a backwards card at the back, league standouts of Mark Grace. Okay, well, that's an old looking card. Mark Grace, and another sticker of the Padres. So yeah, so nice of them to throw in a bonus pack. Nothing really great, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was a mail day or a pickups day where we just kind of looked at some of that 1987 Topps baseball purchase, along with a few 1990 bonus flair pack that they gave us. But thanks for tuning in. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you can. Really would appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.